Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Learn English Quick Podcast. Boost your language skills. I'm your host, Paul Hauser. And today, we have an amazing topic to explore, the Metaverse and virtual reality, VR. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a completely digital world? Have you tried VR games or virtual meetings? Well, today, we will talk all about these futuristic technologies, their history, how they're shaping our world, and what the future might hold. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into this fascinating topic. Understanding the Metaverse and VR. Before we get into details, let's first understand what we mean by Metaverse and virtual reality. What is the Metaverse? The Metaverse is a virtual world where people can interact, work, play, and socialize using digital avatars. Imagine a 3D internet where you can walk around, meet friends, and even go shopping. What is virtual reality? VR is a technology that allows people to experience digital environments using special headsets. When you put on a VR headset, you can feel like you're inside a game, a different city, or even outer space. Are the Metaverse and VR the same? No, but they are connected. The Metaverse is a digital world, and VR is one way to enter and experience it. These technologies sound exciting, right? But where did they come from? Let's take a look at the history. The history of VR and the Metaverse. VR might seem like a new technology, but it has been in development for decades. Let's take a quick journey through its history. 1960s, early VR experiments. The first VR devices were created in the 1960s for military training and flight simulations. 1980s, first VR headsets. Companies started making VR headsets for gaming, but they were too expensive for most people. 1990s, the idea of the Metaverse. The term Metaverse became popular after it was used in the 1992 novel Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson. 2000s, improved VR and online worlds. Games like Second Life allowed people to live in virtual worlds, and VR technology improved. 2010s, VR goes mainstream. Companies like Oculus, Sony, and HTC released affordable VR headsets, making the technology more accessible. Today, the Metaverse is expanding. Companies like Meta, formerly Facebook, and Microsoft are investing in building the Metaverse. This history shows that the Metaverse and VR have been growing for a long time. But why is this technology becoming so popular now? Let's explore that next. Why are the Metaverse and VR becoming popular? There are many reasons why more people and companies are getting interested in the Metaverse and VR. Better technology. Today's VR headsets are lighter, cheaper, and have better graphics, making them more fun to use. More internet users. With faster internet, more people can connect to digital worlds without delays. Work and education. Companies use VR for training, meetings, and remote work, and schools use it for virtual classrooms. Gaming and entertainment. VR gaming is more immersive than ever, and virtual concerts and events are becoming popular. Shopping and business. People can buy digital clothing, attend virtual shopping malls, and even own land in the Metaverse. This is just the beginning. But what are the benefits of these new technologies? Let's talk about that next. Benefits of the Metaverse and VR. Using VR and the Metaverse can have many advantages. Here are some of the most exciting benefits. New ways to learn. VR lets students take virtual field trips to museums, outer space, or even ancient cities. Better remote work. Virtual offices allow people to work together from anywhere in the world. Improve healthcare. Doctors use VR for medical training and even to help patients recover from injuries. Entertainment and fun. Movies, concerts, and sports events can be experienced in VR as if you were really there. Accessibility. People with disabilities can explore digital worlds and do things that may be difficult in real life. With all these benefits, it's easy to see why people are excited about the metaverse. But like any new technology, it also has challenges. Let's discuss them. Challenges and concerns. While the metaverse and VR are exciting, they also bring some challenges. Expensive equipment. VR headsets and powerful computers can still be costly for many people. Health concerns. Spending too much time in VR can cause eye strain, headaches, or motion sickness. Privacy issues. Digital worlds collect a lot of data, raising concerns about personal information and security. Real versus virtual life balance. Some people worry that spending too much time in virtual worlds might affect real-life relationships and responsibilities. These are important issues to think about, but as technology improves, solutions are being developed. So what's next for the metaverse and VR? Let's find out. The future of the metaverse and VR. The future of the metaverse and VR looks bright. Here are some exciting things we might see in the coming years. Lighter and cheaper VR headsets. Future devices will be easier to wear and more affordable for everyone. More realistic experiences. With better graphics and AI, digital worlds will feel even more like real life. Virtual jobs. People may work full-time in the metaverse, creating content, hosting events, or running businesses. AI-powered avatars. Virtual characters may become smarter and interact with people in natural ways. Mixed reality. The metaverse will mix VR with real-world elements, letting people interact with digital objects in their everyday environment. With all these advancements, it's clear that VR and the metaverse will play a big role in our future. But how can we prepare for this new digital world? Let's wrap things up. Today, we explored the exciting world of the metaverse and virtual reality. From their history to their benefits, challenges, and future, we can see that these technologies are changing the way we live, work, and play. What do you think? Would you like to live in a digital world? Have you ever tried VR? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for joining me on Learn English Quick podcast. Boost your language skills. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun and educational episodes. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you next time. Take care.